and be making everything famous. He's too busy for little peons. He can't talk. Both teams are at the bench waiting for the playing of the national anthem, the starting lineups. Then we're going to have playoff basketball right here on KLEB, the place to be for high school playoffs in the next 2, 3, 4 weeks. Casey's going to announce everyone. And we're going to pause momentarily for the playing of the national anthem. Everybody's looking up here. Amy? All right, that was the playing of the national anthem. Now we're going to have the starter lineups. Casey Gisclair.
Number 2, Layla Breland. Number 5, Lola Demas. Number 10, Anna Lee Horton. Number 22, Uriah Parmush. And number 23, Lily Hemphill. And now, the starting lineup for your South Lafourche Fighting Tarpons. Number 2, her birth certificate says Alea, but we call her Chubbs Gidry. Number 5, the defensive stopper, Alea Savoy. At guard, number 12, the freshman, Kinsley Tarpons. At forward, number 20, Riley Gidry. And the last starter, number 23, the beast in the middle, Nyla Lyons.
And that was the starting lineup for both teams. We're going to invite Mr. Casey Gisclair back into the radio booth. Nice job.
Thank you, sir. We are excited to be here. This is going to be a fun basketball game. Nyla will be jumping against Hemp Hill. Lady Tarpons in the white. Southside in the dark blue. Tarpons versus Sharks. Who is going to swim to the next round? We are underway with Southside controlling the tip. It's knocked out of bounds off of South Lafourche.
Yep, good call. Oh, no, maybe.
I thought it was knocked out. Tough call early.
Yeah, it was tough.
Southside on the right side of the floor, getting it to number 10. That's Horton. Tarpons in that man-to-man, and they'll force an early turnover.
Credit the pressure on the perimeter once again for that turnover.
Trapped by the Sharks, getting it to Kinsley Terrebonne on the right side of the floor. Now to Chubbs. Riley Guidry. Kinsley top of the key, working it to Guidry. Tarpons trying to get an early bucket. Nyla has it. There's a cutting Sava wide open at the rim, and it's 2-0. They tried to bring the double, and the Lady Tarpons carved it up.
Look, that's a place that Tarpons been running all year.
Carmouche. Right side of the floor, Horton. Horton reversing it to Carmouche. I'm told she's a shooter. Student section making a little noise. She's directing traffic. Steps into a long three. Way short. Rebound goes to Guidry. Drops it to Terrebonne. Here come the Lady Tarpons. Terrebonne to Sava. Made the layup. Getting it to Terrebonne. Chubbs on the left side of the floor. South Lafourche resetting into their offense. 6:35 and counting in the opening quarter. Chubbs attacks the right side, kicks it to Terrebonne. Now Sawa top of the key to Guidry. Terrebonne's foul. So that's on number 10, Horton. That was a little bit of a cheap foul, just kind of a reach across there.
Lady Tarpons are moving the ball around.
Maybe they could get it to Nyla. She was very close to over and back. Sawa to Terrebonne on the right side of the floor.
Sharks are in that man-to-man defense.
Chubbs on the left side. Chubbs attacks, spins through, gets it to Guidry. South Lafourche being patient on offense. 6 minutes to go. Coach Kathy Luke said on Wednesday, she said, as the Lady Tarpons throw it away, it's a turnover. Coach Kathy Luke said, it's not a matter of if we control the tempo. We are going to control the tempo. You saw there a long possession, but it doesn't amount to any points.
Yeah, it was a very long possession for the Lady Tarpons.
Dumas. Getting it to number 10, Horton. Horton looking to Carmouche. Carmouche maybe got away with a travel on the right side of the floor, loses it out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Sharks.
Once again, Lady Tarpons putting pressure outside on the perimeter, making it hard on the guards for the Sharks.
And they have gotten the memo that Carmouche is a good player. They are hounding her as soon as she gets the basketball. On the right side of the floor, Southside goes. That's Horton. She will lose it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sharks. 5:33 to go. Opening round playoff game. The Lady Tarpons have a layup from Alea Savoie. It's the only bucket of the game thus far. Breland. Top of the key. Oh, that was nearly a carry. Working on Savoie. They'll work it to the left side of the floor. That's Dumas to Carmouche. Shoots it up. No. Rebound the Lions. Lady Tarpons look to push. Chubbs. Getting it to Terrebonne. South Lafourche will run some half-court offense. 3 minutes in. 2-0 for the home team. Lions dribble handoff to Terrebonne. Slow-paced game so far. Chubbs will attack off the bounce. Get into the paint. Feed it to Guidry. Can't catch it clean. Now you got to get out the lane. She does. The boy has a missed opportunity. They had Riley for a layup. Nyla, there's that backdoor cut to Chubbs again, and they'll draw the foul. So they're using Nyla Lyons as a facilitator so far, and it's paying off big. One layup and one drawn foul.
Yeah, their Sharks, it's like their weak side defense is just a little slow and rotating over. Now, Chubbs got to make them pay here.
This is going to be the big story tonight. The Lady Tarpons have not been a good free throw shooting team. They make the first. Got a message from Coach Kathy Luke. She wants to send a shout out to her friends in Wisconsin, Chicago, and Utah watching this broadcast tonight. And a special hello to Mr. Earl. Thank you so much for being a Tarpon fan all the way across the country.
So we should have put on the subtitles, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's awesome that we got people all over the place watching. That's 4-0. Chubbs made them both at the line. Carmouche attacking Savoie. Looking for space. Alea's all over. How's that not a 5-second? But it will be a foul. She did reach in. but I thought there was a lot of dribbling going on.
Yeah, that was not much of a foul.
4:22 to go in the opening quarter. Breland attacks Kinsley Terrebonne, picks up the dribble, working it to the left side of the floor. Southside will attempt the top of the key triple. That's no good. Rebound goes to Savoie.
Good box out by the Lady Tarpons.
Chubbs in transition. Has it stolen away by Cormouche. Transition opportunity for the Sharks, and it's blocked away by Terrebonne. Great recovery defense. How's that not a foul? They tackle Savoie on the other end, and then they'll call a reach there on Cormouche. The shot doesn't count. Savoie just got rap tackled. They didn't call a foul.
That was a crazy scenario right there.
Yeah, fortunately, they didn't give the continuation on the layup. Dumas working on Guidry. Dribble handoff to Cormouche. Spinning through. Ball movement from Southside. They'll attack into the lane. Chubbs is there. Good help by Nyla Lyons. Three-pointer in the corner is no good. Rebound by Nyla. Great box out by Nyla, and a reach-in foul on Hemphill. That they cannot afford. That's their second foul, and their coach said, we're without our backup post today. We're going to get a chance to see the third post, and Asia Weiss, who's checking into the game in the next whistle.
Sub came in late.
Got to get the ball to Nyla now. The post has 2 fouls. She's defenseless down there. Terrebonne looking for space, gets it to Chubbs. Chubbs is trapped, and it'll be a tie-up. The arrow points to South Lafourche. The Lady Tarpons do have the arrow. Avery Rogers and Anasia Weiss will check into the game for the Sharks. Terrebonne to Chubbs, an open three. Ooh, just strong.
Good looking shot.
Good set piece from the Lady Tarpons. Here comes Southside in a blur. No one stopped the ball. She missed the layup. Horton missed it. Lady Tarpons caught a break. Now Nyla without numbers. We get it to Terrebonne as Lady Tarpons reset the offense. Oh, turnover. Little miscommunication. Southside pushing it down the floor, and a foul will be drawn. You could see when they turn you over, they're looking to go quick the other way. South Lafourche is going to have to avoid that.
And look, early on, I think if the Lady Tarpons don't turn the ball over, it's going to be tough to beat them. Even when it's only 4-0 right now.
There's no good.
Shooter looks, I don't know if she's injured or not.
Missed them both. Rough offensive start for Southside. They missed some open shots, missed a couple free throws, but the Lady Tarpons have only put 4 on the board. Terrebonne to Savoie on the left side. Chubbs on the right side. Nyla's got it down low. That is no good. The rebound goes to Terrebonne. Get it back to her. She had bullied her down there. Savoie will shoot a mid-range. Got it. Big shot. 4 early points for Alea Savoie. It's 6-0 timeout Southside. The Lady Tarpons are off to a strong start. It is a 30-second timeout. Brian, it looks like that Lady Tarpon defense, not unlike what we've seen throughout the course of the year, just has the visitors a little flustered right now.
Yeah, look, trying to figure out Southside right now. They had an open layup, miss. 2 free throws, miss. A couple of turnovers. I just think they haven't seen the pressure on the perimeter that Lady Tarpons can put out on them, and it's causing them to miss in their offense. It's not smooth at all.
All the talk of, hey, South Lafourche is young. Are they going to be? Do you think maybe Southside has a little nervous energy here in the tank?
It could be something. It seems like it's missing from them.
2:15 to go in the opening quarter. The Lady Tarpons have a 6-0 advantage. Right side of the floor, Weiss way extended. Now to the 3-point line, right side, Dumas. Picks up the dribble, is being hounded. They'll get it to Breland. Alexa Rogers checked in that last time out. It's stripped away. Nyla's got it. Lady Tarpons looking to push. Lions in transition, gets it to Savoy, block. Alea will try to tip it to Lions, but it'll hit the bottom of the basket, and it'll go back to Southside. I think Alea would have been well served to grab that one and pass it to Nyla. But you like the hustle.
Yeah.
Right side of the floor, Dumas getting it to Weiss. Trying to get it inside to Rogers. They're in trouble. Chubbs just pulls the ball away. Great defense from the Lady Tarpons. Get it inside. Nyla's wide open, and she scores the 2. Coach Como said we can't afford foul trouble on the inside. The big has 2 fouls. Nyla gets an easy 2 there. It's 8-0. Rogers is face guarding Breland. Kick it to the corner, a 3-point try. Knuckleball, no good. Second chance opportunity stolen away by Savoy. A foul will be called on Southside. 4th team foul with 1:02 to go in the opening quarter. The Lady Tarpons trying to take a double-digit lead. Number 10, Horton, will check back into the game. Rogers. Chubbs on the right side. Gets it to Nyla down low. She draws the foul. They don't have an answer for that right now. Nyla on the inside scores it easy. And it is 10-0 Big Blue.
Yeah, look, they're doing a good job, the guards, getting the ball to Nyla on the inside.
Free throw opportunity for Lions. That is the 2nd foul on Dumas. Coach Como said we can't have foul trouble. 2 players with 2 fouls in the first quarter. Nyla makes the first, the only one. 11-0 start. 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Horton picks up the dribble to the right side. Carmouche being hounded by Savoy. Good defense. They'll attack the left side into the lane. No, rebound goes to the floor, and Chubbs got it. 24 seconds to go in the first. Guidry to Lions, and out to Rogers. Savoy open for a 3. No. Rebound goes to the floor to Riley Guidry. Lady Tarpons reset. Savoy. Nyla trying to post up on the block. Chubbs will step into one. No. Rebound goes to Southside. Don't foul a shooter here as they'll fire it up, and she does not have the mustard on it. So after one, the Lady Tarpons have an 11-0 lead over the Southside Sharks. 3 quarters to go. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpons Sports Radio Network. Vidalia. Okay, there you go. Here the Lady Tarpons up by double digits. Dumas picks up her dribble. Good defense by Riley Guidry. They'll throw it. Ball's on the floor. Number 10, Horton, scoops it up, and Chubbs will foul her. That'll be the 2nd on Chubbs. So it's a costly foul in South Lafourche. Vidalia. And so we'll make sure we get that because we're going to be following that score throughout the course of the game.
Chubbs takes a break with those 2 fouls.
To the right side of the floor they go. Horton using a screen. Carmouche attacks. Good help. That's a tough shot, but should draw the foul.
Look, that's one thing the Lady Tarpons right now do not foul. And especially not right now. You don't want to foul shooters.
Oh, absolutely not, because they have not shown an ability at all to score. That is the second foul on Savoie, and they score them both, so it's 11-2. Lady Tarpons have a couple of perimeter foul issues with Savoie and Chubbs both having a couple. Lyons gets it on the block, kicks it to Rogers. They've got Nyla front and back to create some opportunities for some other players, including Alexa Rogers for a 3. Bang!
Hey, you want to stop Nyla, they can light you up from the outside.
14-2 the score. Dumas to Breland. Breland will attack Terrebonne. Terrebonne tries to strip it away. Carmouche will shoot it good. You can see that she is a tough one. And a lot of their offense runs through number 22, Uriah Carmouche. Savoie. Terrebonne fires a deep one. Short. Rebound goes to the floor. And here come the Sharks. Nyla trying to strip it away from Carmouche, and she did. Knocked it off of her out of bounds.
I think the Sharks tried to go a little too fast right there.
Walker leads HL Bourgeois 9-6 in the first quarter of a Division I non-select state playoff game as Coach Kathy Luke will call a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. Let's thank some of our sponsors. I went through half of the sheet in the pregame. Maxed Outdoors, we want to thank them. Also the Gin Gators of Louisiana. Farley's AC and Heating. Performance Automotive and Accessories, mechanical repairs and maintenance to lifts and accessories. Tommy Lassane, candidate for Lafourche Parish President. And Joe Septic, one call 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for all your fencing and septic needs.
I think it's a good timeout by Coach Luke right there. Just, settle the team down.
Yeah.
And more important, give them, they play so darn hard. Give them a break when you can.
A little bit of a breather. The Lady Tarpons have Savoie out there with 2 fouls. The Sharks have 5 and 23. That would be Dumas and Hemphill both out there with 2 fouls. Coach is rolling the dice a little bit. Guidry kicking it out to Terrebonne. Savoie has been hot early.
Sharks jumped into a zone.
See if South Lafourche could take advantage of that. There's that mid-range shot that Savoie likes. She doesn't take it. They'll work around. Now she'll fire it. Got it. Tell you what, if they're going to shoot the basketball like that, it's going to be tough for the Sharks tonight. Big start to this game for Alea Savoie. Sharks will get it to Breland, working around trying to find Carmouche, but they'll go opposite. Out to the right side of the floor, Breland. And she's fouled by Kinsley Terrebonne. That's Kinsley's second. Ooh, the fouls are starting to stack up on South Lafourche. All 3 guards have 2 fouls. Get it to the top of the key. They'll attack Alexa Rogers, shoot it up, and draw the foul there. So that'll be the 4th team foul. That is on 20, Riley Guidry. 2 shots coming for the Sharks.
If you're the Sharks, you like that strategy right here. Take it to the goal. They're going to foul you. Lady Tarpons get to stop reaching.
Free throw is good. I was told this. I guess I jinxed it before I even said it. I was told before the game that this is a good free throw shooting team. Before it even came out of my mouth, they missed the shot.
She made 1, huh?
Lyons to Rogers. Going to get to Terrebonne on the right side. Lady Tarpons up by 11. Rogers made a 3 a minute ago. Good ball movement. Gives up the shot. Gives it to Sava. Keeps that ball working. Lions on the baseline. Thought about the mid-range shot. We'll keep it moving. Sava. Nyla flashing to the middle. It's a little bit of a forced pass there to Guidry. It's stolen away. Carmouche in the open floor. Can the Lady Tarpons avoid the foul in this possession? A mid-range shot is good from number 10, Horton.
Horton shot that with some confidence.
I'll tell you what, in the first quarter, I didn't see it with Southside, but you're starting to kind of see flashes now of why they have some of the wins that they have this season. They're playing much better. Settling into this game, Terrebonne. We get to Sava on the left side of the floor. Nyla trying to flash to the middle, extended behind the three-point line. Terrebonne is open in the corner. She could shoot that, but she opts to dribble it out. Nyla will get it on the baseline. Kinsley for a 3. No, rebound goes to the Sharks.
A little too far.
Work to the right side for a 3. Good from Breland. Here they come. 16-10. The Sharks are making a push, showing their ability to shoot from the outside and extend the game. Rogers kicking it to Terrebonne. Nyla has it at the free throw line area, kicking it to Sava. Now Rogers gets it to Nyla on the block, backs down, lays it up. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Riley Guidry just pulls it away. They get it to Nyla again. And, oh, wow, I don't know about that. They call it travel.
I didn't see the feet.
I didn't see the feet, but I tell you, I saw some contact maybe causing the feet to move. But Southside gets the whistle. 3:15 to go in the half. Dumas. Reversing it to Horton. Good ball movement. It's a 3-point shot in the corner. No good. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Oh, boy. They're trying to get out. How many fouls are they going to commit? There's one finally called. That one's on 10. Horton, that is her second.
Lady Tarpons going to have to box out.
No one yet in the game with 3 fouls, but a slew with 2.
Clock is not started.
Clock. There we got it. Guidry to Savoie, working it to Terrebonne. Rogers made a corner 3 earlier in the game. Savoie strong. Rogers will save it. Great hustle. Alexa will be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with South Lafourche. Some officials in the stands are not happy with that last sequence.
Not at all.
Look at the defense on Nyla. They got a player in front and in back. It's a Nyla Lions sandwich over there. They're not letting her catch the ball in any inbounds play. Guidry. Rogers. 2:10 to go. Nyla's got it in the middle. They collapse around her. Someone's going to have to shoot that open 3 with confidence. It's a wide open shot. Now they got it to Nyla down low. The defense swarms. Guidry will shoot the mid-range. Got it. Look, if they're all in the middle, somebody's going to have to make that mid-range shot. Riley Guidry there steps up and takes it. Carmouche will throw it to the corner. A lot of contact. Horton feeds it on the inside and on. They get it to 23. Hemphill who scores it on the inside. Basket in the foul.
And Guidry.
So that is on Alea or Riley?
Riley
Guidry. Okay, 20. That's her first.
Look, you got to adjust to the officials. They're letting you play right here.
Free throw is good. 5-point game. 1:40 to go in the opening half. That correction, that was the second foul on Riley Guidry. Rogers. Guidry made the mid-range shot a second ago, working at the Tarpons. Now Lions will shoot a mid-range. No, rebound goes to the Sharks. Southside pushing it down the floor in transition. Nyla volleyball spikes it out of bounds.
Nice hustle from Lions getting back. Email's going to check in for Rogers.
Caroline's first minutes of the game. Caroline can make that little 17-footer now as the Sharks get it in front of the students. They'll attack, kick it for a top of the key three. Good. Horton scores it. Southside has dominated this second quarter, just the way that the Lady Tarpons dominated the first quarter, and we got a game, 18-16. Email. Terrebonne gets to the lines on the baseline. Nyla to Caroline. Now Savoie. 48 seconds to go. Good ball movement. Nyla lines. 40 seconds to go. Email will step into the three. No. Rebound goes to Southside. Don't foul. They'll come the other way. Carmouche, you got to find her. She's an attack guard. She's looking to penetrate. Down the floor. Lays it up and good. The Beast has awoken from 11 to nothing. It is now 18-18. Lady Tarpons have the arrow. A chance for two possessions in a row with 13 seconds to go. Guidry to Lions. Lions power dribble, loses it. Here come the Sharks. 5 seconds to go. Guidry will poke it away. They'll shoot it up. No, and that'll be the end of the first half with our score. Southside 18, South Lafourche 18. We got a good ball game here. We'll be right back in 3 minutes on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
Got into a wreck and realized that you're out of your league? Big insurance companies trying to reject your claim?
You're right. That's a fifth floor problem.
Not in my house.
No. Call a timeout and switch up that game plan. Next time you're in a car wreck, better call Bada. Hit my line and it won't cost you a dime, where your settlement will be as easy as a slam dunk.
I think on offense, they got to get more people involved in the offense. If the guards have it, they got to shoot the basketball. In case all it takes is one. Shooting, you make one. They're doing a decent job on defense. They got to have to continue that.
The Tarpons now going left to right. They have the first possession. It is the original 5. A set play for Chubbs in the corner. Nope, they'll get it to Nyla instead, and she'll lay it up and good. All year, that is going to Chubbs in the corner. This time they worked it on the inside, and a timeout by Southside. That's a little interesting. A very quick timeout from Coach Como. He saw something he didn't like.
Full.
A full. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute. The Tarpons got a quick bucket. Let's see. It is a full. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
He's got to tell the officials how to call the game.
What's that?
Welcome back. Southside will have the basketball. Dumas working it to Horton on the left side of the floor. Breland, it was a quick timeout. Attack baseline, get it on the inside. Shot no good. Tap it back to Chubbs, but she walked.
Yeah.
Lady Tarpons caught a break, though. The Southside got it cleanly in the paint to Hemphill.
And the Tarpon fans aren't happy, but that was a walk.
Yeah, I think so. To the corner for a three-point try. No. Rebound goes to the floor. 50-50 ball knocked out of bounds to Southside. Chubbs kicked it out. Sharks have the basketball. Dumas being hounded by Riley Guidry. Riley could start that 5-second count. Some screen action for Carmouche. They work it to the corner. Oh, I thought that was an assumption shuffle. Instead, it'll be a layup try, no good. Rebound, tapped back to Southside. Second chance opportunities. Will not burn them that time because the three's missed, and Nyla finally does get the rebound.
Good rebound there from Nyla.
Chubbs on the left side of the floor. To Guidry on the right side. Now Terrebonne in the top of the key. There's that double again on line, so it creates a 4-on-3 on the rest of the floor. Guidry on the baseline, kicking it out. Chubbs with an open three. No. Rebound goes to Savoie. Saves it to Lyons. Lyons downhill. Lays it up and one! Okay. Relentless effort from Nyla Lyons there. A little scramble play, second chance opportunity, and the Lady Tarpons get an and one.
But what started all this action?
The hustle on the
But
glass.
Chubbs didn't shooting the ball from the top of the key. She didn't make it, but they got the rebound and scored.
3 on Horton. Nyla makes the free throw. So a 5-0 run to start the quarter. Breland. The Horton on the left side of the floor. Poked away momentarily, but they get it back. Dumas, long pass to number 10, Horton. Good crossover dribble, but it's poked away. I think that's off the south side. It is. Good call by the officials.
But it got to that tenacious Lady Tarpon defense.
So a 5-0 spurt. This has been a tale of those two different games. In the first and third quarter, South Lafourche has controlled the action. In the second, Southside controlled the action. Chubbs on the left side. Get it to Guidry, and then Nyla kicks it out to Chubbs for an open three.
Inside out.
An 8-0 run. Lions gets the assist that time. Carmouche shoots a tough one and a little shove as she's going up. And I tell you, Alea didn't need to do that. That was a tough shot there for Carmouche. And it's her third foul.
Casey, I'm going to say this. The team that makes the most free throws in the second half is going to win. Tarpons have one so far.
One for Southside. 26-19, Carmouche. Made them both look very confident doing so. Savoie stays out there with the fouls. Can the Lady Tarpons get a bucket against this tough Southside defense? Lions behind the three-point line, working it around the Savoie. Terrebonne the Nile on the baseline. Savoie wide open three. Short. Rebound goes to Chubbs. Chubbs is trapped, gets it to Terrebonne. Guidry's going to make a big three here before this is all said and done. Been a little off on the shooting. She's going to make a big one. Riley Guidry has it in the corner, kicks it out to Savoie. Here it comes. Chubbs. Oh, she thought about it. Patient possession for the Lady Tarpons, up 6, 4:30 and counting in the third quarter. Savoie kicking it to Terrebonne. Now up to Chubb. Shot fake, steps into it. Oh, just a little strong. Rebound goes to Horton. Long pass down the floor. Breland loses it. Here comes the Lady Tarpons. 3-on-2 break. Lions. The Savoie can't quite catch it clean, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Savoie's foot.
Yeah, I agree. The officials may have gone off a foot, but they had enough contact on that play. You could have caused 3 fouls.
And the frustrating thing on both sides is we just got done saying at halftime, it's a loosely called game, and then now in the third quarter, it's rugby. Carmouche. Alexa Rogers now on her. Step back three. Got it. Boy, looked good doing it. 26-23. Timeout, Coach Kathy Luke.
30 seconds.
30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Brian, so far this has been a heavyweight fight. One team makes a run. The next team makes a run. They're just trading haymakers. Lady Tarpon started the half on an 8-0. Now Southside on a 5-0, leading to the timeout.
Yeah, and again, the Lady Tarpons shoot the ball from the outside, and they're going to have to defend on defense. And you can't foul. It's only 1 foul in the quarter so far, so it's not bad. But you don't want to put this team in the free throw line.
Yeah, they're not missing their free throws. And the challenge, Savoie doing a great job on Carmouche. Savoie now out of the game. Can the Lady Tarpons replicate that with her?
Claire into the game.
Claire Repstock checks into the ball game for the Lady Tarps. Can they give them a little extra post presence, maybe a little mid-range shooting?
Shorts into a zone.
Lady Tarpons are not being, Southside's not coming out. So South Lafourche could dribble this for as long as they want.
Well, look, if I'm the Sharks, I'm on the road. I'm getting into the fourth quarter down 3.
Coach Luke taking a seat. I think we'll be here a while. Southside staying in their zone, 3 minutes and counting. There's a very real chance we'll be seeing this for quite some time. Coach Luke telling Kinsley, no more passing. We're just holding until they come out. So we might literally have 2 minutes and 40 seconds or so of nothing.
Yeah, kids better be careful not to travel.
So Southside not extending their zone. The Lady Tarpons are content with a 3-point lead. Coach Kathy Luke staring it down, talking to her bench. Passes it to Chubbs. I'm not sure that'll make Coach Luke very happy, but she told her not to give up the basketball. Coach Luke is talking to the official about something. We're now down to 2:06 and counting. Literally everybody's standing still. Chubbs has the basketball near midcourt, and nobody's moving. Passes it back to Terrebonne. Now, Brian, I called a state championship game where this happened. And I'll tell you this. If the offense scores at the end of this possession, it's a huge momentum boost.
Yes.
If the defense gets a stop at the end of this possession, it's a huge momentum boost.
You're going this long, you just as soon finish the quarter out.
1:28 and counting. They'll pass it to Chubbs. Lady Tarpons have been holding the ball for roughly 3 minutes. Terrebonne has it. Coach Luke just told her, do not pass the ball again. Was a little surprised to see that ball movement, but she did tell her a couple times, hold the basketball. Southside is about to extend their zone.
And you're right, whatever side, one side's going to be extremely happy.
52 seconds and counting. We have been at a standstill for almost 3 minutes.
And players look around, Coach, you putting me in the game for this? Just standing up.
40 seconds and counting. Southside does have the arrow. The crowd making some noise. 30 seconds and counting. At some point, the Lady Tarpons will make a move. $16 seconds. You got to go. Now they'll run it. Chubbs. Into Rogers. Working it to Terrebonne. Nyla posting up hard is being fouled. So a foul will be called. Southside had fouls to give, but who was the foul on?
That's foul with 10.
That's our fourth.
Wow.
Tarpons in a stack set and a timeout by Southside. They have 2 remaining.
Whoa.
Full will take it with them. Let's take a 1-minute break. We'll see how this quarter ends on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Back in play. Lady Tarpons have a play drawn up. 4 seconds to go. Chubbs. Got to get it in. They throw it to Repstock. Knock it down. Claire for 3. Oh, just a little short. Nyla put back. No. And that'll be the end of the third quarter. So, South Lafourche and Southside have played 3. The Lady Tarpons lead by 3. 26-23. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. 1 quarter to go. Southside has the basketball. Down 3. Get it into Vice. Leah Sawa will check in the next dead ball. Attack the lane and get it out to Vice. Reversing it to number 2, Breland. Kicking it out for a 3 in the corner. Good. Vice scores it. So nothing has been decided. Tie ball game. Southside playing that tight defense. Lady Tarpons trying to crack that defense. Long pass to Chubbs for a 3. Just strong. Nile on the rebound. Put back. Lays it up and good. She's a monster. Got to block her out if you're Southside. Speaking of monsters, Carmouche, very gifted player. Looking to penetrate. Gets that screen. Rogers on her. 5 seconds. Yep, good call. A lot of dribbling, not a whole lot of movement. 5-second call. Lady Tarpons take over possession.
They had 3 offensive players within 2 feet of each other.
In a game of runs, who can make the next one and might decide who's playing Monday night in a 2-point game. Lyons has had a big night, 12 points. Terrebonne. Mitasawa. Directing traffic, Repstock. Kicking it to Chubbs. Long pass to Savoie. Gets it to Nyla down low as it's stripped away. Good defense by Vice. Here they come. Carmouche, you got to stop the basketball. Attacks. Pulled away. It's on the floor. And South Lafourche will come the other way. Savoie. She's mugged. Southside takes it away. Shoots a mid-range. No. Rebound goes to the floor. Carmouche is down. It's knocked out of bounds to Southside. Carmouche is injured, and these officials have lost control of this game.
That's terrible.
I mean, a lot of contact on those dribble drives both ways. There could have been fouls. Dumas attacks Chubbs. Getting it to Breland. 5:50 to go. A 3 was made by Vice earlier. Steps into another one. Missed that one. Rebound goes to Lyons. Lyons loses the dribble. It's out of bounds to Southside. Now, Nyla's frustrated. She's saying that she's being fouled on the rebound, and I think that there's a merit to that. But she also needs to avoid that dribble. Find the basketball, get it to your guard.
Southside's doing a good job when she brings it low to attacking it.
Dumas. Caroline Hemels just checked into the game. Savoie will try to deny Carmouche, but she gets it and scores it. She is so gifted, man. You don't want the game to come down to one shot on her hands. 28 all. She's laboring, though. She's in some pain on the other end. Savoie to Chubbs. Chubbs will step into the 3. No. Rebound goes to Hemel. Yeah, lays it up and good.
Right spot, right time.
Carmouche in a blur. Nyla tries to knock it away. It'll stay with the Sharks. 4:58 to go in regulation. Like playoff basketball, folks, this is a good one. 2-point game with under 5 minutes to go. Oh, that's out of bounds. That's Lady Tarpon basketball. Yes, no one hit that basketball. Horton lost it out of bounds.
Look, you got to protect the ball. You got to play for contact because it's coming.
We've played 3 minutes of this rugby fourth quarter. Neither team has a foul on the court. Can you believe that? Guidry to Terrebonne. Tarpons are being patient with the 2-point advantage. Can they carve it up here and get a bucket? We're in that stretch of the game where every little sequence is going to be magnified here. And they'll pull it out again. Now, Southside, what do? You're down in the fourth quarter now. Now you have to make a decision if you're Coach Como.
Well, you're going to come out sooner or later. I think I would come out right now.
The Lady Tarpons drained 3 minutes off of the clock with this in the third quarter. Fourth quarter is a little bit of a different deal. Coach Como saying, hey, let's stay back for now.
And I see what he's doing. You're on the road, down 2. We can make it a shorter game.
Student section making noise. .333 to go. Now they'll extend a little bit. Brian, is this a situation where if you're Southside, you would maybe want to try to start fouling a little bit? You have 0 fouls. If you need them later on, what you going to do?
I would just play aggressive, but I would come out now. It's 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you got 3 minutes left in your season. .307 and counting. We are at a standstill.
Now, look, this is less than an overtime period. You got to come out.
Now here they come. Email's wide open. Shoot the ball, Caroline. Oh, she doesn't shoot it. She gets it out to Chubbs, and it'll be a turnover. And let's see if that could cause that big momentum shift that we talked about when you get a stop after one of those long possessions.
Well, look, the Southside hits a 3 right here. Lady Tarpons got to come out.
2:40 to go. Carmouche dancing around, gets it to the right side. They'll attack. Email strips it away. Got away with a travel. Carmouche gets the screen, shoots the 3. No, air ball. Out of bounds. She jumped out of bounds. She was on the out of bounds line. Wow. And they get a 3. That's the worst call I've ever seen. She was standing on the out of bounds line when she saved the basketball. That was not close. Lady Tarpons come the other way down the 1. Got to take it back. Savoy. Now you got to have some urgency at this end. Terrebonne. The Chubbs. 1:40 to go. South Lafourche got to go. You're down a point. Savoy thought about the shot, works it back to Chubbs, thinks about the 3. 90 seconds to go. Savoy with a 3, in and out. Rebound to Hemel. Backs down, loses the dribble. Chubbs has it, and she's fouled. I go back to that last shot. There's 100% that young lady that saved that ball was out of bounds. That's a big 3 for Southside. Let's see if the Lady Tarpons could take it back with 1:22 to go. Savoy. Hemel gets it to Nyla down low. She's fouled. Wow. The beast on the inside.
Wow. What sprint. Coach Lee can call a timeout.
Full timeout. Let's take it with them. Are you having fun yet? The Lady Tarpons up by 1. 1:08 to go. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
Oh,
But now,
Oh my God.
a critical free throw.
they have this one shot.
And you got to find Carmouche on the other end. Nyla made it. You're up 2 with 1:05 to go in the fourth quarter of the opening round of the state playoffs. They've got Carmouche doubled. Nyla closes out, trying to strip it. The ball's on the floor. They get it to the left side. Carmouche somehow ends up with it. Throws it out of bounds. She committed about 4 fouls in the process, just throwing down the defender, but she does lose it out of bounds. Baton Rouge, if this is the best you got, goodness gracious. 48 seconds to go. Can the Lady Tarpons hang on? Chubbs to Nyla, and she throws it to the bench. Sawa was cutting to the rim and was wide open. She didn't realize. Now you got to get one more stop. Dumas, they got a double. Look at this. To the right side of the floor. Vice. She walked, and the Lady Tarpons take over possession. 33.2 to go. South Lafourche roll.
Timeout.
Call a timeout. Coach Kathy Luke gets the timeout. Southside does not have the arrow. Southside has to foul 3 times. Let's keep it here. It's a full timeout. But Brian, here's what makes me nervous. The way this game is being officiated, it's so rough. What are they going to have to do to foul 3 times?
Yeah.
And that's what makes me nervous. Getting an inbounds and being fouled 3 times is going to be tough with how loosely this has been called in the second half.
Yeah, it's a good point there, Casey. And look, protect the ball. I believe the arrow's going to the Lady Tarpons. So
That's a big plus.
protect the basketball. But my goodness, man, I agree. This fourth quarter, first round playoff game, but it's playoffs. I mean, these 3 out here, it wasn't their best. Let's put it that way.
It's been rough, to say the least. Now, the age-old question, can you get it inbounds and can you draw the fouls and can you make free throws? But you're going to have to do it several times because of the foul situation, only 2 fouls.
Now, Lady Tarpons, they're in a full court press outside. Don't panic here.
Email's wide open. They could throw it to her anytime they want. They get it into Terrebonne. She's fouled. That's on Carmouche.
See, and that's a good job by Cardinals because you never know how they're going to call it.
Yeah, just push the girl down.
Yeah.
It might not be a foul. Might be able to get a steal. Lady Tarpons will come with their football play. We've seen this a couple times. Nyla, the quarterback. She'll hit the curl to Terrebonne. Gets it back to Lyons. Lyons long pass to Hemel. She's being fouled. They get it to Lyons. Lyons will get it out to Terrebonne. Good ball movement. Clock running. They got a foul. There's the foul. They've got one more to give. 16.8 to go. I would be so frustrated if I'm Coach Como. They fouled 3 or 4 times in that possession. Didn't get the whistle. That's seconds off the clock.
Lady Tarpons did a great job of not holding the ball. They didn't allow Southside to foul a few times.
16.8. The next foul puts them at the line. Nyla's got it. She gets it to Terrebonne. 12 seconds.
What are they doing?
I have no idea what Southside's doing. 7 seconds. There's a foul away from the ball. Could have almost been an intentional foul. They just threw her down without having the basketball. 7 seconds to go. Chubbs will be shooting 2. It's not over yet. The Lady Tarpons have a freshman at the line. They are not a great free throw shooting team. She made the first. If she makes this one, it's going to be awfully tough. There's a lane violation. She'll get another shot. Boy, that really helps.
Yeah.
A full timeout by Southside. 34-31. Let's go ahead and take the break with them. When we get back, the final conclusion. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpons Sports Radio Network. A huge free throw coming up. The Lady Tarpons are stacking the lane. Brian and I think we know the reason why. South Lafourche has a bunch of fouls to give.
You got enough where you can guarantee Southside won't shoot the ball.
Chubbs made it anyway. Now Southside, Cormouche, just don't foul shooting a three. There's the foul. That's not a bad foul. Now you could almost just get off the court. 3.1 seconds. You're sitting pretty here. By the time they shoot it, goes through all that good stuff, you're sitting in a good spot. I would not foul again at risk of fouling a shooter. And Brian, let me tell you this. The Lady Tarpons, horrific free throw shooting team at times this year, 6 for 6 tonight. Have not missed one the entire ball game.
Yeah, and I told you the team that's going to make the most free throws, the second half is going to win. That's the Lady Tarpons.
35-31 the score. The winner of this one very likely will be going to Denham Springs on Monday. If you're Coach Luke, I mean, I don't think I'm fouling again with 3 seconds.
Oh, no, absolutely not.
You get in the lane, you let them do what they got to do.
And look, they could have been up 4 right here. They didn't need to foul. But now it's over. I mean, I would. Well, Southside has a timeout there, but
even still, by the time you shoot and make a three, they would call their timeout, which means you could just chuck it down the floor.
And look, if Nyla doesn't foul, the game's over. Now they still got a chance, but it's not much of one.
Yeah,
they would have to score on an inbound play right here.
And they got to score fast like lightning with 3.1.
Lady Tarpons, good move here in the zone, just gonna stand still.
And Cormouche will shoot it up, and she banks in, but it don't matter. The game's over. And that one free throw from Chubbs ends up being the difference. South Lafourche gets a 35-34 win over Southside, taking care of business. Man, oh man, what a game. The Lady Tarpons are moving on. Let's catch a break. When we get back in 2 minutes, Luke, we will come back and put a pin in it with the Lady Tarpons getting a big win at home, moving on to the next round here on the Tarpons Sports Radio Network.